A big change to protecting the streets of St. Helens, Oregon.
From my understanding, this has never happened.
The department making the decision starting October 1st to move away from having officers working around the clock. Instead, during a 4-hour window, no officers will be patrolling the streets, instead staffed on an on-call basis during that short time frame.
So if a 911 call comes into our communications agency, they will then triage it. We'll call an officer if it warrants them to be called out.
Police Chief Brian Greenway says response times will be slower, but says most of their officers live in the city. Calls will be prioritized based on how serious they are. Some residents understand the situation.
You know, I guess you have to do what you have to do. If the funding's not there to get guys out there to patrol, then I guess that's the alternative. I'm not happy about that. You know, that's a window of opportunity.
I think it will be okay. Not a whole lot of crime goes on here.
Greenway says a bond measure in May would have provided more money to hire more officers, but it failed. He also said it's getting harder to find and hire qualified candidates.
St. Helens used to have 200 to 300 applicants for 1 or 2 jobs. We sometimes see, when all the dust settles, less than 20.
He calls this temporary, but doesn't know how long it will last. The department has at least 1 job opening and another officer retiring soon. Add the job openings on top of vacation and sick leave, and it means they aren't able to meet full staffing levels.
So the magic number we need is 14 patrol officers to be able to continue 24-hour coverage.
The chief wouldn't say what hours officers won't be out patrolling for obvious reasons, but said the hours were chosen based on how few calls came in during that time period. Yesterday was the first day, and during that 4-hour window, the chief says officers responded from their home for a vehicle burglary in progress.